Why do they never go in for me? Hello music lovers! Yes, I'm back again with yet another vinyl watch. I've realised it's nearly I think it's probably longer than that, but it's 3 weeks since I last did a finds video. So I thought, yeah, better get in there, otherwise people will be ignoring the channel and doing all that. Right, anyway, so this is a batch of records. Now, I think these are all charity shop finds. Usual skinflint vinyl purchaser at large. We'll start off with a few 12 inches that I picked up, and then we'll move on to various bits and pieces. Usual complete variety of stuff. I've never been one to stick to one genre in particular, as you can tell from my my videos that I've recorded in the past. But anyway, here we go. So first off, we're going to go with this. Right, so this is Tina Turner, the theme song to the third Mad Max film, Beyond Thunderdome. This is We Don't Need Another Hero. I like this song, and I actually way prefer it to the other theme song she did around the same time, which was GoldenEye. I think that's personally, I think that's one of the weakest. No, it's not one of the weakest, but it's one of the weaker Bond themes. I just never got along with that. I didn't like it. This one I love. Totally over the top, much like the film and Tina Turner's performance in the movie. There's the back. Pretty stock capital label there. Terrific stuff. Right, what we got next? Oh yes, probably one of my favourite dance singles from the 80s. This was the 80s, late 80s. So this is CNC Music Factory with Gonna Make You Sweat. I really like this. Got some really good remix of this. The Simon Vocal Club mix is particularly enjoyable. So that's that one. I seem to have picked up quite a few Men They Couldn't Hang records lately, and here's another one. This is their second 12-inch released after they joined a major, after they joined MCA. And this is Shirt of Blue, which is a cracking song, with 4 cracking songs on the B-side, recorded live at the Electric Ballroom in 1985. There's the old MCA Rainbow label. Oh, I didn't show this one. Just a stock CBS. Oh, that's on the CNC Music Factory. Stock 8, I think late 80s CBS. And I was really happy to pick up this 12-inch. So this is Lena Lovitch and what's it called? Oh, I forgot the sheet. No, that's the B side. It is Say When. That's what it's called. It's called Say When. Really nice stiff label there. I really like that, with some kind of hologram thingy on there. Can you see it? Great 12-inch. B-sides are good as well. B-sides are, oh god, well, you can look it up online. This was a follow-up to Lucky Number. So I'm really happy to have the 12-inch of this. Lucky Number being an absolute classic. This is a great song. Right, moving on to albums. I seem to pick up a few jazzy type stuff this time. So we'll start off with my favourite of these, and it's this one. This is Oscar Peterson with Herb Ellis. Now, I don't know who Herb Ellis is. I'm probably being completely ignorant here. I'm sure somebody will tell me. But Oscar Peterson is a jazz player. I've got other records by him. I'm starting to get a few records with him playing. I really like his piano style. Really like it. Lovely gatefold there. This is a really nice record. Just Herb Ellis's guitar really blends well with the rest of the Oscar Peterson trio on MPS, which is a German label. I've got a blues album by Chicago Blues Band or Experience. I can't remember what they're called now. Chicago Blues Collective on that label too. Like really, really, really nice album that is. I really enjoyed that. Another jazz album. I didn't enjoy this quite as much. And it's the Count Basie Orchestra, and it's a real big band sound on it. And I've got to admit, it's not my favourite kind of record, to be honest. High Voltage, this is called. Nothing to do with AC/DC. Again, on the... This one's got a black MPS label. It kind of reminded me of, I don't know, really bad 70s BBC variety show theme tunes. I don't know, it just... Not... Was it variety show? Just really bad, not that enjoyable 1970s program theme tunes. I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. I will give it another go. But I way prefer the Oscar Peterson album there. Way prefer it. And I prefer these two albums as well I got up next. I know nothing about her apart from... well, I found out a few bits and pieces since I bought them. But the first one of these is Barbara Thompson's Paraphernalia. She's got an MBE. She's stalwart of the British jazz fusion scene. Played with Colosseum, who I've heard of, and all kinds of people. Married to John Heisman, who played with Colosseum as well. Oh dear. Oh, excuse the cough. I had an accident at the school sports day because I'm a teacher. I had an accident. I fell over and I bashed my ribs up. So at the moment I'm not breathing quite as well as I should be, and it's resulting in a bit of a cough. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry, I'm not going to keel over or anything, but that's why I'm coughing a little bit. Anyway, this is really good jazz fusion stuff. Really enjoyed listening to this. This was released in 82, I think. Again, it's on MCA. This one's with the Black Rainbow label. Have they got the date? Oh, 78. Late 70s. Way out. Really, really enjoyable stuff. Again, I didn't know anything about her, but she's had a wide and varied history playing with jazz. Played on Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds as well. Played with all kinds of people. Plays saxes and flute, and she sounds great. Really great. As did this one, which was I picked up as a 2-for-1, so these only cost 50p each. 2 for £1. This one's called Mother Earth, and this was released in 83, so a later record. But just as good. Really enjoyed both of these. This one's on TM Records. There we go, TM Records. Yeah, good stuff. Again, fusion sort of stuff. Going back a bit in style now. Since I joined the VC, one of the artists I've really started buying, because you see her records a lot, and I really enjoy them, is this one. It's Peggy Lee. I really like her voice. I just really like it, and it's kind of that late 50s jazzy pop sound that she's got. And this one is Latin Alla Lee. where she does songs from various shows. I don't usually like show songs, but this record is really good. Perfect summer record. It's got things like I don't know many of it. I could have danced all night for My Fair Lady, I know that. Sorry with the Fringe on Top from Oklahoma. I don't know, all kinds of shows. I don't know most of them anyway, but this sounds really good to me. I also picked up a best of her stuff. These were dead cheap. So this has got some really good stuff. It's got her version of Fever on it, her version of Big Spender. I'm a Woman is a good track. And all in all, it's really good stuff. I also picked up another copy. I don't know why I picked this up actually, because I've got an original copy of this. This is an 83 issue. It's got a barcode on it. Peggy Lee, George Shearing, Shearing and the Beat. Fake live album. Completely fake. I suppose I just picked it up because the record is in absolute mint shape, even though the cover's a bit had it. But I thought, well, a pound, pick it up. Great record. I just really like her stuff, really do. Right, going from the sublime to the, well, not ridiculous, but not very good anyway. Along the same sort of theme, I think I picked this up as a 2 for £1, and it was a make weight. I picked this up, which is Linda Ronstadt doing, and the Nelson Riddle Orchestra doing What's New, which is it's kind of like a forerunner to all these American songbook albums that have been coming out sort of in the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. And so she's tackled a load of 40s and 50s songs, and it is dull as ditch water. I mean, this record is so dull, I've only heard half of it. I can't really make it through the rest of it. Again, I got it as a make weight. I wouldn't have bought it if I'd... Basically, I got it free because I paid £1 for another record. There's quite nice labels. But really did not float my boat at all. Just I don't know, the performances just seemed really lifeless and not my kind of cup of tea. I mean, Peggy Lee just beats Linda Ronstadt as a singer anyway. I don't know whether it's the quality of her voice or it's that kind of huskiness that Peggy Lee's got that really set her apart. I don't know, maybe it's the arrangements, I don't know what it is. Right. Okay, what we got left? I'll do those next. I think this was the other record that I got for the £1. So I got Linda Ronstadt for free, but I've got this for £1 basically. So this is the Chieftains live. First Chieftains record I've owned. Recorded in... where was it recorded? I think it was recorded in London. Can't remember now. May have been recorded in London. Doesn't say on the back. This is a fantastic sounding record. The recording is absolutely brilliant. It sounds like the band are playing in your front room. It really does. I'm so glad I picked this up. Stylish bunch. Look at that crew. Look at that gang. They are a stylish bunch, aren't they? But they sure could play. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And released on Ireland with that lovely late 70s Ireland label. Love that label. So cool. Chieftains live. Traditional Irish country. Irish folk. Lots of traditional songs like The Morning Dew, Carrickfergus, Star of Munster, The Flogging Reel, Limerick's Lamentation. Really, really good stuff. I really enjoyed listening to that. Right, a few left. I'm whizzing through these tonight. Well, for me, whizzing through anyway. Right, next up. I already had volume 2 of this, but I saw this dead cheap, so I thought, right, I'll get both of them together. Look at that. Not often you see a picture like that on one of my videos. Right. I'll put those down again. So it's very best of the Beach Boys, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Released in 83. James Griffiths did a fantastic video on the Beach Boys. What can you say about them? They were fantastic. And so many good songs on both of these. Probably the Beach Boys compilation I've got that's in the best condition, so I'll probably be playing this if I want to put on a Beach Boys compilation rather than one of the other ones I got. I think I've definitely got a double album, but that not in such good condition as these two. Top stuff. Top stuff. What can you say about the Beach Boys? Absolutely fantastic. Right, 2 records left. First one, this one. Now, fairly recently I got Paul Barrere's first solo album after he left. Well, he took a Little Feat, went on a bit of a hiatus, and Paul Barrere recorded 2 songs, and this is more great stuff. It's kind of that swampy southern sound, released in 84. I recommend both of his solo albums. If you see them around, pick them up, because I think they're both great. Start Over, Rockin' Shoes, Rock and Roll Lines. Yeah, it's great stuff. Really good stuff. Shall I show you I didn't show you the labels on the Beach Boys, because I think it's just stock Capitol, and this is just a stock WEA label. Nothing to shout about. But yeah, really, I do recommend his solo records. I think there's only 2 of them. Well, during the 80s, he only released 2. And then saving the best cover to last is a terrific compilation I picked up. I think some people on the VC have got it already, but I'm going to show it in all its glory. So there we go. Rockbuster. Look at that Arnie-tastic cover. Absolutely unbelievable. Way before he became famous. But this is a top-notch compilation. I'll just hold it that way so you can see kind of the stuff that's on there. So you've got Bob Dylan, It's a Beautiful Day, Poco, Soft Machines on there, Blood, Sweat and Tears, The Byrds, Miles Davis, Edgar Winter, Shuggy Otis, Al Cooper, all kinds of people on here. Just trying to think. Shuggy Otis track is a great one. New York Rock Ensemble is a great song as well. I'd never heard of them before. Pacific Gas and Electric. That's another new name for me. But lots and lots of really good stuff on here. Trees. They're really good late 60s folk type band from the UK. Got one of their albums on CD, but they were great. Santana's on here, Black Magic Woman, Miles Davis with Miles Runs the Voodoo Down from Bitches Brew. I mean, a lot of fusiony stuff on here, but it's a fantastic compilation. I'm well pleased I picked that up. So there we go. Got through it without coughing that much. Hopefully I'll be in a fit state to record another video very soon. So, hope you enjoyed sharing those with me. I certainly enjoyed listening to them all. And I will do again. So, VC, thank you ever so much for tuning in. And keep watching for more fantastic content. Or maybe not. Depends on what you consider fantastic content, I suppose. Well, anyway, see you all very, very soon. Cheers, VC. Bye.